Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Shed, the comedian, actor, radio personality, and tonight is about a man who is legendary in the community, not only for, as everyone say, the North, but all over the region because he touches a whole bunch of kids' lives, whether it's basketball, telling speeches, and just motivating a lot of people. So for it to be a roast tonight for this young man, I wouldn't miss it for the world. So it's gonna be some good stuff. So y'all tune in and listen to some of these comments.
And I'm Coach McKenzie, and we, like you said, we're here tonight to have some fun. So we got friends and family and everybody, so should be some interesting stories.
See how he is? I want to just cuss one time. I want to just let loose. Like, y'all mother. I want him to let loose.
You got to be in the locker room.
I got to be in the locker room, but see, that's what I want tonight. We want that locker room.
You got to get in the locker room.
You see, he's studious right now. He's like pharmaceutical. Yeah. He's saying big words on this thing now. I want to see him in his other realm, I want to see him cuss one time, throw a shoot, something.
Better to come and support on a cold night than Larry McKenzie and all the warmth that he spreads. Anytime.
I love doing all this stuff, but I really didn't have anything negative or roast material for Coach McKenzie. And I really had to think about it, you know what I mean? So I'm going to just tell you experiences, things that I've seen with Coach. So, we was in Atlanta, and while they was down there, I was, the first time I was down there filming a movie, which comes out called Medea's Family Reunion, Medea's Family Funeral. Selfish plug, go get it, go out there, don't do the bootleg, so I get paid, praise God. But they was there, so then Coach McKenzie called me and said, hey, I see you in there, because Facebook, I checked in. And he was like, hey man, we just want to get out and do some things, show me around. I said, okay. So Miss McKenzie, she was like, hey, Shed, the Pope is here. Why don't we go see the Pope? I was like, ma'am, okay. I grew up Kojic, and Jehovah's Witness, but I didn't know about Catholics, praise God. But I'm not Jehovah's Witness anymore. It's not because of my dad or religion, because of going door to door. So I would like to let y'all know, when we knock on y'all door, we can hear y'all. Y'all be trying to, get down, be quiet! We can hear y'all when we knock on the door. But back to the story. So, Pope was there, so I went and picked him up and took him, and it was a pretty good thing because Pope was giving away free blessings. And the best thing about it was packed, it was a nice line, but Miss McKenzie, she takes care of Brother McKenzie. Picked her up, and she had chicken, fried chicken, because she knew we'd be in the line. She had some juicy juices, all that stuff. And I'm like, what is this for? She said, we going to be in the line a long time, baby. I said, yes, ma'am. So we're in the line, and Coach McKenzie and I, we eating the chicken bones, throwing them. There wasn't no long line. There was a long line. There wasn't no trash can, because we the only ones eating food in line. And you saw the Pope way up there at the top, blessing people, You know how the Pope bless people. So we was like, all right, bet. So we steady eating, drinking the juices, getting up closer. The birds are starting to come, people complaining because the birds is coming over where we are. But, I was like, well, what do you think we need to do? She was like, we paid for this chicken, baby. We're going to be here, we're going to eat. We're going to get this free blessings. I was like, well, praise God. So get all the way up there, and I had to use the bathroom. Now, I had to go to the bathroom. Them little juices go straight through you. So I went to the porta potty, right? This is where it gets interesting. So I go to the porta potty, and I leave them. When I come out, the Pope is by Coach McKenzie and Miss McKenzie, and I'm sitting there like, looking as I'm trying to rush back over there. I stood there in line too for an hour and 20-something minutes. And the Pope is by them and goes like this with his entourage. Right? They turn around, walk away, and go back up. And I'm rushing to get over there. So by the time I get there, Miss McKenzie and them, Coach grabbed a cooler, they turn around and start walking the other way out the line. I'm like, where y'all going? Y'all got blessed. He was like, well, you can get blessed. I said, y'all got blessed. I said, we didn't get blessed. I said, y'all got blessed, we didn't get blessed. I said, then what the helicopter was this? They said the Pope came to them and said, look, I I want y'all to pick up them chicken wings, get that boy at a porta potty, and y'all get out of here. So I feel like, so if you're ready to have a good time tonight, let me hear you say yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Now coming up right now, we're going to bring up our first roaster. Is going to be Lou Armstead.
Now, first of all, Larry McKenzie, great guy. I'm his barber, first of all, so I get to hear all these stories y'all don't hear about, but I can hear more y'all hear. First of all, but he's a great guy. He hired me to be a coach, basketball, right? He didn't know me from Adam and all that. I called him on the phone, hey, I hear you coaching basketball. Can I come try coach with you? I think I'm good. I'm pretty good on the basketball court. I'm good. He said, yeah, come on, meet me at breakfast at Mills. Okay. Meet me at Mills stuff. Hey, coach, how you doing? Breakfast? He paid for it and everything. Come on, meet me. I said, okay. I go buy me some new shoes, some old outfit to match everything. He hired me, and I figured out within the first month and a half, it's not gonna be me. I don't like staying late for the kids. Nah, they get mad, they got attitudes. I can't deal with their attitudes. I'm like, well, coach. He's like, well, they just kids. I'm like, well, I don't know about all that. Man, I cussed them out. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? They're just kids. So I quit. Flat out, I'm gonna keep it 200. I quit and went to barbering or something better. So I get to come here and watch everybody complain about what he's not doing or what he's doing good. So I get to laugh at all the people like, oh, well, they're gonna lose again, or he's going over north. He ain't gonna do nothing over there. And I said, well, did you know the guy? No, but I hear you say he ain't gonna do shit. He ain't gonna do nothing. I said, okay. I said, when we kick your ass, I'm gonna laugh at you. Just like that. He won state championship that year.
This man got different personalities, you know, about our kids with education, with our civil rights struggle, you know, that people don't know. I've been fighting for a long time, and sometimes I fight in the wrong way, and I just kept doing it. And some people, when you relate to somebody like Coach, this is the person that I call when I'm ready to, I'm saying, okay, now is this the way I go, Coach? And it's not a lot of people that I call. I just go do it. I just go do what I gotta do. And Coach is one of them that can bring me in the room with James Burrow and Sherman Patterson. You know, and we politically, we might have argued that time, but he's a person, I never knew why he hired Sherman. And I never knew why he hired Sherman. And then I said that to you. Who is this guy? How did you hire Sherman? I never still don't understand that. You know, but he hired him, you know. But it was a time where I thought Sherman was the enemy. I thought James Burrows was the enemy. And working with Coach, I learned they wasn't the enemy. You know, we might fight in different ways. And while I'm saying that, I wanted Dr. Pound, Nakima Levy Pounds, who ran for mayor. I think we should give her a round of applause because she did an outstanding job. I know that's going to go viral on YouTube, say I sold out. That's okay tonight. This is Coach night. So, and Coach always looks, it's a man, and Mike, another one out there, he almost thought he got away. I just looked over there at him. I don't know why Mike's still there. He was the coach before Coach was the coach, and you know what happened. And this is sincere from my heart. I love you. What you did for me, whether people won't understand. When I get in trouble, I call you. I say, man, what to do here? Then you always have the right answer. Whether it's in basketball, whether it's in talking about education, whether it's talking about our political and civil rights and our struggles. And you try to make us all come together. And now I understand you. And I thank you for all you've done for me. Thank you. I'll give it up for Al Flowers, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you roast.
And you know, I was there with you, and I commend you. You know, y'all was there when we was marching, when all that stuff happened, and I was with you, and everything until you went to the highway. I went with Q. I was in Camo J. Q like, what you doing? Tell nobody on here. She crazy. She on the highway, Q. What song is that? No, she on the real highway. She blocking 94, boy. I said she on her way. Praise God.
When he took over as coach, practice, first practice, I was just, I wasn't even, reaching my full potential. And he realized that right away. The next day, a coach comes in. This is what Coach McKenzie does. He's smart at what he does. A coach comes in to watch me practice. After practice is over, this coach dogs me out saying, "You will never play for my program because you do not work as hard. You don't work that hard. You got all the talent in the world, but you are not working to your full potential, and I will never recruit you." Left, all right? After that day, I never stopped going in. I went hard every single time. I went hard every single time. Now, the reason why I put the air quotes on there as coach. A couple weeks later, after that, we went to, Coach McKenzie took me to church, and he was a reverend. But that was a mental game that Coach knew how to play. He knew how to play. He knew how to get it out of you.
All right, we're going to bring up another roaster. This next roaster we're going to bring up, ladies and gentlemen, is O.J. Riggins. O.J., you ready?
O.J. Riggins, I actually used to play a couple of years back in the days with McKenzie, man, back in like 03, 04, like his son's senior year, another year after that. And I heard y'all stories, but I was in the locker room and it ain't kind of true from what I know. See, I know Miami Larry out of Porky Bean Projects. I don't know if y'all know what's on Porky Bean. Y'all heard him before? Yeah, he from Porky Bean. I was young, they had a big time that actually played LeBron James, Las Vegas. This guy, it's a dead ball. He ain't been in the game all game. He gets the ball. He goes and lay it up in the wrong hoop. Off a dead ball on the substitution against LeBron. Coach, when I say Porky Beans was in Las Vegas, boy, do you know how hot he was? Boy, I can't be saying, son. Quote, he normally don't cuss. That's what I do with his son. Your ass got to ride. I just do cuss. Oh my God. I said, oh, boy, y'all about. He said, son, y'all talk crazy. Do you know I used to be a boxer, son? I said, oh, God. He don't want to fight the kid. He about to beat the kid. And he is 6'5", though, but he's like, hey, son, you doing that. I think he did really ride under the bus, but that's like, that was about like 10 years ago, so statute of limitations up. Yeah, he did never ride on the bus, but I told somebody about that day. It was like, we gotta go here, and after so long, I realized how much it helped me. It helped me so much, man. Then I learned a lot, and we had this thing called a creed, I can never forget. And the beginning of the creed is one thing that helped me do a lot to this day. And it states, today is the beginning of a new day. God has given us this day to use as we will. And I only played my freshman, sophomore, I ended up moving and had to transfer, but I carried everything from them 2 years to other programs and stood out wherever I went. And it paid off. I learned just representation. We would get in trouble about something outside of basketball, and I got to run about it at practice. How? I didn't understand why, but I understood once you're in this program, son. He taught me a lot, man. And I do thank him, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out how all my coaches look the same age, right? Every last one of y'all look the same age. What these Space Jam juice? Y'all dealing with the North Side. 15 years was the same. It's amazing, man. But I do appreciate y'all, man. And I had this stuff out here. I can't talk bad about them because I still need my legs that's left. Hey, I'm 30. You might, hey, what did you say, son? Get on the line. I really think about doing it right now. Like, y'all finish the room. I gotta run. I don't even play for him no more. I ain't got no hands on him. I'm doing that. You used to it, your son, but get on the line.
Now, coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, you all know him. He's one of the kings of comedy. Y'all make some noise for Coach Pete.
He's been my mentor for coaching basketball and also just in life. He's helped me through situations many times. And I've been a part of his staff everywhere he's been. I've coached with him, from Henry to the Minnesota Ripneys, our ABA team. Now here at North, Holy Angels. That was 4 years of something, real Holy Angels. But we've just been able to we click when we coach basketball. He can call me and ask me, Coach Pete, you want to work? And I'll go where he's going because I know the program we're going to build. Everywhere we've been, we built champions, and that's what he's been about, building champions, and not just on the court, in life. And he's a good man, and I just want to, a lot of people that don't know him they think negative of him or think he's a bad guy. But like all the people here in the room, he's a good guy. I mean, very good.
I was a little bit nervous because I wasn't sure, what all they were going to tell. Usually we say what happens in the locker room stays in the locker room. That was before Vegas. But now that's a very true story. So it wasn't LeBron's team. It was actually Trevor Ariza's team, and so we're playing at the time. Honestly, so we ranked like number 25 in the country, and we in this big tournament, and our top 3 game. I mean, we're playing the number 1 team in the country, the number 2 team. So we up. We're playing, I think, they were like number 2 or something like that. Number 2 and number 3 in the country. We up by 2 points with a little bit of time left. They go to the free throw line. And so, kids get in foul trouble, and sometimes you just got to go with whoever you got on the bench. So we put Herb in. They missed the free throw. Herb goes up. Grab the rebound. Put it in their bag. I did call a timeout. Ran across the floor. Tried to take his uniform off.
Right there on the court.
I don't even think we let him come back to the hotel.
I want to tell a true story too. One night I wasn't on the list to be a roaster, but we were out of town last year, which we travel a lot. You're right on. And McKenzie told the kids, "Okay, you representing me, you representing North High, and the North Side. So act accordingly." "Oh yes, coach, yes, coach." So we get all relaxed and quiet in our little hotel room. He said, "Is that my kids?" I said, "Oh no, I'm sure that's not our kids." Puts his pants on. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna play tomorrow. Them kids ain't gonna play. He runs out to the hall. And I said, "Baby, is that the kids?" No, he come back in the room. Get back in the bed. I said, "Honey, just relax. You don't have a game tomorrow." He goes like, "I tell you, if those little kids play him, they ain't gonna play tomorrow." He put his hands on again. I said, "Baby, you gotta relax. Get the other coaches. Where's George and them?" So he called George and them. We got it under control, coach. Them ain't our kids. He go back out to the hall. "I swear, if y'all from North High, you ain't gonna play tomorrow." The hall was just quiet. Now the kid out there.
First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody here tonight. Everybody's played some type of significant role in my life, and so I want to thank you all for your support. And we wanted to start small tonight, but I think Shed had mentioned, the purpose of the night is to try to raise some funds for, we started our foundation, the Above the Rim Youth Sports Foundation. And so one of my dreams has always been, I was talking to Khalida, oftentimes urban kids, city kids don't get a lot of opportunities that other kids have. And so one of the things that we're looking to do is, Tony and we've been talking about this, we want to get some of our kids and be able to take them on mission trips. We want to be able to support kids to be, I was talking to Khalida, for our young ladies being able to play volleyball and take advantage of those opportunities where we don't have clubs in the urban community. And so one of the things that we're looking to do is to be able to support those little things. You know, one of the things I say all the time, I guess, and that's probably why I'll never catch the Powerball or the Mega Million, is because, you know, I want to make sure that our kids, you know, have the same things that their suburban counterparts have. And as we well know, I was telling somebody earlier, you know, every year at the beginning of the season, next week, we start November 19th, we pick our team. I ask our kids all the time, how many of y'all parents have a college fund? And I can tell you maybe one or two. And the one thing in all the work that we've done, I mean, Johnny talked about 9 kids, and I think, like, so when you look at that movie, Tyler, Jamil, Patrick, Biggs, Taylor, I think 6 out of the 7 kids that were featured in that film all are playing Division I sports someplace across the country. All graduated with 3.0 or better. So I want to tell you, Johnny Gilbert, I remember when I first saw Johnny when he was an 8th grader playing for the Minnesota Rebels, Pete. We was at Franklin. We were looking at all the 8th graders in town. And when you talk about a kid that couldn't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time, that was Johnny Gilbert. But he did tell you the story, so I went and got my pastor to come in and be a coach. And I told him that he could do it. I mean, people don't know, but, and I tell people, I was blessed in my life. I coached my son. He played for me, won 4 titles at Henry. But my all-time favorite player that I've ever coached is sitting right here, Johnny Gilbert. I just love him. And the day that I got the job, I sat down with Johnny and Tony and Greg. They were juniors, right, at the time. And we said we weren't going to be just like any other inner city team. We had inherited a basketball team with a 1.6. When we left Patrick Henry, we had 5 National Honor Society students, a team GPA of 3.4. Johnny played at Oklahoma, played on the Final Four team, was the first kid for Coach Sampson at the University of Oklahoma to get a degree. Now he's back here raising his family, played, what, 7 years, 8 years overseas? 7 years overseas. So he know my favorite thing was use the game, don't let the game use you. And I think every kid that play, we stress that to them. Use the game, don't let the game use you. So tonight is just about trying to take that to the next level. So we appreciate all of you coming out, supporting us. And if you want to leave an extra donation, we'll take that too. You can make a check out to the Above the Rim Youth Sports Foundation. So thank you, and I'm going to turn it back over to Shed.
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Chuck Chisel's going to take us away. Once again, I've been your MC. Give it up for yourselves for being here, everybody. Give it up for everybody that put this together. Carlita, good job, Miss Lady, for putting it together. God bless you. Thank you. Good night. Go ahead, DJ Chuck Chisel.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah.